Good morning. Welcome to May 21st. And today we are going to be in 1 Chronicles 16 through 18. I like where the Chronicles went with this today. Just explaining the admiration that David had towards God and the devotion that he had and the reverence that he had for him. He even says that the trees will give him glory. Over and over and over again throughout this text, we see, David talking about the gloriness of God, and we also see God in return blessing David. So, just a lot of good things in here as far as a relationship. Really, what a healthy relationship with God looks like. David is given representation here of that. And I think that it's pretty neat, just hearing, the Ark of the Covenant was back in place, and now David's looking at just giving God the glory and the praise about, what he's done and where he's placed David, and where David needs to be going with his life and how things are going to be happening. So, to me, I was looking at my own personal walk with the Lord this morning, and last night we gathered around the fire. We didn't have many, but it was still good. Where two or three are gathered, there is God, and had a good discussion around there, and just talking about people that have influenced us in our past, and that's something, again, I want us to look at, and I started looking at what what people influenced my life, and I have so many of them, particularly in the churches, and two of them jumps out at me. One was Cecil from South Dakota, Cecil and Joyce, and they had such a big impact on my ministry. They were ones who were willing to listen and get involved with the ministry. And then I had Linda and Ivan over in Lynn. So important, again, just people that I looked at that really honor God through how they live and how they work and how they act, and many others. I got quite a few here in Bloomingdale that are just showing great example of Christ-like attitudes and behaviors in a relationship with God. That God does come first, and I look at that as people that I look at for that example, like we do David in Scripture today. So I just pray that you've looked at people in your life that have made an influence and impact on your life, and how that helped you develop and grow in your relationship with God. So some really good texts today. I'm glad we're over all the so-and-so begat so-and-so and genealogy of stuff, but some of these things are real practical thoughts. Again, it's Chronicles of David right now going on, and hearing what he did and how God blessed his life, and again his relationship with him. So you have a great day today, and I will see you in the morning.